don't know who needs to hear this, but be very careful of the people who are always trying to talk you out of obedience. The ones who mocks your desire to live righteously. The ones who are always trying to talk you out of your blessing, but always talking you into disobedience, compromise, settling, or rebellion. You have to watch out for people who say things like, it don't take all that. Why you always going to church? You're too religious for me. You acting brand new. You've changed. Yes, you've changed. The old is gone and the new is here. That's what happens when God gets a hold of you. You have to be very careful because the enemy doesn't always come as a snake. He doesn't always come as a stranger or someone that's not close to you. Sometimes he comes through the words and the actions of your friends, your family, your co-workers, even church members. But hear me, just because someone is connected to you doesn't mean that they're connected to your destiny. Just because someone is connected to you doesn't mean that they will understand your destiny. In Matthew 16:23, Jesus had to tell Peter, get behind me, Satan. You want to know why? It's because Peter tried to talk Jesus out of the cross. He tried to talk Jesus out of his assignment, and he didn't do it because he was evil. It's because he didn't understand the weight of what Jesus had to do. Some people may mean you well, but some people don't understand what God is doing in you, and they don't understand what God needs to do through you. That's why it's very important that you stay anchored in God's word. That's why it's very important that you stay anchored to God's voice more than people's opinion. And I have to say that if you're surrounded with someone or people that celebrates your wins but always criticizing your obedience, that's more comfortable with the old you more than the new you that God is forming, then you need to reevaluate your relationships. Proverbs 13:20 say, walk with the wise and become wise. For a companion of fools will suffer harm. Now you may lose some people due to your obedience, but your obedience will never cost you God's favor.